Okay, you guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. You already know who it is. So today I'm making birria tacos with a side of consomme, and I just wanted to do a little voiceover to tell you guys and show you guys what I'm doing. Just a little bit of instructions, but instructions will be in the description box below, so I'm definitely not going to voice over the whole video. So the first thing I'm doing is taking out all my chiles. I have California chiles, ancho chiles, and one other one I can't really remember, but it will be in the description box below. So what I'm doing is cutting off the ends of each of the chile and then de-seeding it. So that's what you guys are going to see me do, is de-seeding them. And then after I do that, I put them in a pot of water and boil them for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And then take it off the heat, and you're going to leave the chiles in the water for another 10 minutes and start preparing your meat. So the meat that I am using, you guys, is going to be a chuck roast. And as you'll see further in the video, what I do with that is I cut it into pieces, not very small, like thick pieces, just to have room in my pan for it. And I season that with salt, adobo, pepper, and some onion powder. You can really add whatever seasonings you want for flavor. And I sear them on each side for probably like 10 minutes on each side. It did take me a while to get the seeds out of the chile. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, it took a while. I honestly thought that I sped this up a lot more than I did apparently, and I thought I cut more of this, but it's all right. It is what it is. I totally forgot to tell you guys to wash your meat. So what I did was fill it with water, put a little white vinegar in it, and just rub it all over and let it soak for like 5 minutes before emptying it. And then after that, you guys, I just ended up rinsing it off so there's no more leftover white vinegar. And I did what I said prior. I brought it over to the cutting board, cut it up. You're going to see that I switched knives because this is a thick, fatty piece of meat, and it took me a while to be able to cut it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of cut it shorter for you guys because I didn't want this video to be too long. So you're going to see that I end up switching knives because the big one wasn't working actually. So yeah. But like I said, I'm going to cut it up into littler pieces, not too small though. I'm going to put it in a bowl, and I'm going to season it with salt, adobo, pepper, and onion powder. And then once I'm done with that, I bring it to the pan, fry it on both sides, 10 minutes on each side. Okay guys, so the next thing I do is get my seasonings for the sauce with the meat boils in. The first thing I do is get oregano. I get a tablespoon of oregano. The next seasoning I use is a teaspoon of thyme leaves. And then I believe the next seasoning I used was cumin, which was half a teaspoon. I did 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon. That's optional. And then half a teaspoon of allspice. If there's anything I'm forgetting, like I said, everything will be in the description box. I think I also added like a little bit of onion powder for preference, and then salt as well. After I got all the seasonings together, I cut up 1 whole yellow onion, 1 medium or large tomato you can use, and about like 10 cloves of garlic. Take them out of the water and put them into a blender. You're also going to add your tomato, garlic, and onion. You want to add your seasonings to that as well, and then you're going to add 1 cup of water and blend that all together. don't want too thick of a consistency, but you don't want, I mean, it depends. If you have a nice blender, my blender is old. If you have a nice blender, then you could potentially use everything and not have to actually strain the sauce. But I still had like leftover parts of the chile skin in it, so I had to do this. If you have a nice blender and it looks nicely blended, and you might not need to do this, okay? But if you don't and you see it's kind of chunky, then you're gonna want to do this. So I just strained out my sauce to the best of my ability. That took a little while. It takes a little longer doing it this way if you don't have as nice a blender, which I don't. After that though, you're gonna just you're gonna add 4 more cups of water, and then you're gonna let your meat cook for probably like another 30 minutes. If you're doing a slow cooker, obviously longer, but I did not do that. I wanted to get this done quickly. So if you want to get it done quickly, put it on like medium-high heat and let the meat cook in the broth for another like 20-30 minutes. Once the meat is finished cooking, you're gonna take the meat out of the broth, cut it up, and you can either put that off to the side or you can put it back in some of the consomme. I just put it off to the side, but yeah, cut it up as nicely as you can. You don't want big pieces. And once you do that, you're gonna start working on your consomme. I made it a little differently. I've watched different videos on how people do it. And more importantly, you're gonna have to skim the oil off the top of the sauce to fry your tortillas. But yeah, so once you do that, cut the meat, get the sauce for your tortillas, and then you're gonna work on the consomme. So you grab the broth, you're gonna cut up some purple onion, some cilantro, you need a lime. I also put some hot sauce, and I put some chili seasoning in it just for my preference. You can do whatever you like. I definitely suggest it though. It tasted really, really good. Once all that's done, get your cheese of choice, either already shredded or shred what you have. I used a blend of Colby Jack and pepper jack cheese. It was really good. And then after that, you're going to get your corn tortillas. You need corn tortillas. I didn't say that in the beginning. You're going to dip it in the sauce, throw it on a pan, let each side fry a little bit. Then you're going to put the cheese on top, let it melt a little bit, add the meat, and then flip it over and just let it get nice and crispy. And that's really all there is to it, guys. Once that's all finished, put everything together, take a bite. It's delicious. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments for me. Thanks, guys.